All right, Shalom. All praises goes to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechak Kodash. Double honors goes into the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much love and peace and blessings goes out to all the hopeful elect brothers that's out there teaching the word of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai in truth and in sincerity. So I'm the brother Amawan Ibad from the Great Millstone, Kansas City camp. So this will be a lesson, and it's going to be pretty brief, going over a couple articles and and a couple scriptures. It's basically based upon how these microplastics are destroying male testosterone, man. Which is just proof that we got to get out of here, because as a man, because I did a similar article about a similar lesson recently about the soy boy agenda, and I just came across more information how there's even more pollution out there that's destroying male testosterone. And that's oppression. That's degradation of life, because as a man, you want to be a man. And the thing that makes you a man is partially, because we know first and foremost what makes you a man is serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. If you're a true, sincere servant of the Lord and you have your mind geared towards the Most High and His ways and His Son, then that is what makes you a man. But as far as in the physical department, testosterone is it boosts you as a man. It makes you more manly, makes you grow a beard, so forth, bigger, broad. What else? Let's see, muscle mass, and all that stuff. But due to how wicked the earth is right now and who's ruling it, men suffer from this. They have low testosterone levels, and even you look at the flip side, women have higher testosterone levels, which makes them more manly, and that destroys them to where women are even depressed. But they kind of have this pseudo happiness because they've been given this liberty from the devil. But when it comes to the man is totally oppressed and depressed unless he's a homosexual, man, or he's down with the agenda, or unless you done sold out for the riches of this world and stuff like that. But when it comes to the average man, when it comes to just most men in general, and the focus here is always the Israelite man, we fucked up out here because of all the microplastics, all this shit. So I'm gonna go into this from Science Daily. This is from Science Daily. The headline says hormone mimics in plastic water bottles act as functional estrogens. You see? So they're not necessarily that chemical as estrogen, but the chemicals inside of that shit functions the same as that way. So what comes with the hormone estrogen, right? Being emotional, having low testosterone, weak, gaining fat. You see what I'm saying? And that produces weak men. It says plastic packaging is not without its downsides. And if you thought mineral water was clean, it may be time to think again. According to Martin Wagner and Jörg Ullmann from the Department of Aquatic Ecotoxicology at the Goethe University in Frankfurt, Germany, plastic mineral water bottles contaminate drinking water with estrogenic chemicals. You see? So, we got to get out of here, man. It says in an analysis of commercially available mineral waters, and this expands into a lot of things beyond just mineral waters. Just look at the plastic in general. We don't even know if it's, the plastic. Like when you go to the grocery store and you buy meat, it's always wrapped in plastic, isn't it? 90, I would say about 90% or more of the food items you get from a grocery store are in a plastic container. Think about that. It says, what's more, these chemicals are potent in vivo and result in increased development of embryos in a New Zealand mud snail. These findings, which show for the first time that substances leaching out of plastic food packaging materials act as functional estrogens, are published in Research in Springer's Environmental Science and Pollution Search. So, hey, man, it fucks people up, man. This stuff, it's not good. To put it real simple, let's look this up. Let's look up the effects of estrogen. Yep, effects of estrogen on the male body. See? It says the hormones testosterone and estrogen contribute to your body's overall function. They need to be balanced in order for your sexual function and characteristics to work typically. If they're not balanced, you may notice some unusual symptoms. So it is natural for, as a man, to have certain levels of estrogen. But the thing about it is you're supposed to have way less estrogen than testosterone. And with women, it's supposed to be reversed. It says estrogen is typically called the female hormone. Testosterone is called the male hormone. This isn't entirely accurate as both are present in everyone's bodies, but higher amounts of testosterone tend to be present in biologically male bodies, and higher amounts of estrogen tend to be present in biologically female bodies. Estrogen is key to the development of sexual functions and characteristics in women during adolescence. This includes menstruation and the reproductive cycle. It helps maintain that function throughout life. It's similar to for men, but a particular form of estrogen known as estradiol is especially crucial to male sexuality. Testosterone is the most significant hormone to male sexual development and function, but estrogen needs to stay in balance with testosterone to help control sex drive, the ability to have an erection, and production of sperm. Testosterone naturally decreases as men age while estrogen increases. This isn't much to be concerned about unless your estrogen levels are abnormally high. This can be a risk factor for conditions like diabetes and certain forms of cancer. You see? So that's what high estrogen leads to. Diabetes, cancer. So, symptoms of high estrogen levels in men: infertility, gynecomastia, which is that's basically breast tissue developing in you, erectile dysfunction, slowed growth, meaning you're shorty. You may have grown only to be 5'2" as a grown ass man. You know, it says slowed epiphyseal closure. Other possible symptoms of high estrogen that may happen along with other hormone imbalance include reduced sex drive, reduced sperm concentration and semen, feeling exhausted, losing hair all over your body, shrinking muscle mass, reduced growth of penis and testicles, loss of bone density, a sudden feeling that you're hot, and having trouble focusing. So this is, man, it's nothing but oppression right here. Because Esau knows this. He brought out the studies, but yet he puts it in the food. Because you know what? He wants men to be like women. He wants you Israelite men to be like women, so you're not a threat anymore. That's why he wants little niggas like Lil Nas X to be at the forefront. You know what I mean? So let's go to a few scriptures, because just reading this information, it pisses me off, man. So this is Isaiah 24:5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. You see? So the earth is defiled, and part of the earth being defiled is the food, the water. You know? Because Esau, he doesn't believe in the law, statutes, and commandments. He doesn't believe that the Most High made them male and female, and that there's a distinction between the sexes. Esau don't believe in that. So what he's comfortable with doing is putting xeno-estrogens in your fucking food and water sources that basically give you cancer, give you ill health as a man and also as a woman. You see? And it all goes back to the lack in regard. We got to push that. It's the lack of regard for the Most High and his laws, statutes, and commandments. For the lack of Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai is the word of the Most High. The Yahweh Shai is the physical representation of the word of the Most High. You see? So, hey, that's why this devil is about to be destroyed. So let's go to Ezekiel 4. Hold on, which one did I have? Ezekiel 4 and 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. You see? So we're eating our bread fucking defiled in this place. And part of the, the corruption of what we eat is the fact that it doesn't produce what you need. As a man, you need something, man or woman, you need something to benefit you, to increase your body so that you can better off play your role on this earth. You know what I'm saying? So how does it benefit a woman if what she's eating and drinking increase her testosterone, which is going to make her more aggressive, more combative, more fucking depressed? How is that helping her? That means she's eating something defiled. Vice versa for a man. You see what I'm saying? How does it help when what you're eating or drinking makes you weak, emotional, unstable, low sex drive? You see what I'm saying? Erectile dysfunction. Because a part of the thing is, look, think back to ancient Egypt. Remember when Pharaoh thought was to kill all the firstborn? You know why? Because, hey, we had high-ass testosterone back then. And as men, after our work in slavery, we was getting it in with our wives, making all kind of babies. So now Esau, he doesn't have to just kill. He doesn't have to kill our children outright. What he'll do is, hey, let's just lower the testosterone in men so where they won't have the desire to get with women. Let's make the women so masculine and so fucking intolerable that men don't even want to plant their seed in them. You see what I mean? It's a fucked up situation. And we need deliverance, man. We need deliverance, man. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 10 and 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. And that's Esau. Esau is the unwise king, because with the true wisdom that is to be propagated throughout the earth is the knowledge of the scriptures. But Esau does the opposite. He downgrades the scriptures. He slanders the scriptures. See what I'm saying? So, and through that, he destroys his people, because you got men becoming transformers, all kind of madness and wickedness happening behind this bullshit, man. So, look, man. At the end of the day, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to destroy these devils. It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. So there has to be a certain level of prudence when it comes to the rulers of a society, because through that prudence, and the prudence is really the foresight and knowledge of the scriptures, how the Most High operates, because that prudence will lead to prosperity. Then the city being inhabited represents basically that city being in prosperity, flourishing, growing. You know what I mean? How the hell is the city supposed to be inhabited when Esau wants to push that all men getting with men and women getting with women? The city is going to be destroyed. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, let's go to, matter of fact, I want to close out on one other scripture, man. Shit, I'm going to go to Malachi. The book of Malachi 1 and verse 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. And the Edomites are you so-called white people. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So the Most High has righteous anger for these people, for their very actions. And that's why they're going to be destroyed. That's why Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to take them out. right? So let's go to the book of Obadiah. It's Obadiah. Let's see. This is Obadiah 1:18. It says, the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there should not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord have spoken it. So because Esau is a wicked ruler, he's producing mass confusion in this society. So that's why it's going to be completely destroyed. All praise goes to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom.